Hello, you guys. Sorry. I am outside on the dock. I was trying to stream with you guys by the water. It was so nice all day today. We've been out here swimming and stuff like that. And now it is just so darn windy. So yeah, I was trying to get situated. How are you guys? Can everybody hear me? Hey Muffin Top. Hey Lynn, Punksy. Hey Nadie. Hey Lucia. Nadie makes some awesome tarts and candle or different smelly good stuff. What is it called? Musical. Can you put your Facebook page in here so people know? I'm still making an order. I just haven't. I've been struggling a little bit this last maybe month or so. So let me see. Hey Lena. Hey single mama 4. Oh, I've missed you. Let's see. Hey, Angie Gibson from Eastern Oregon. Ooh, hey, Annie. Hey, Joyce. Um, how are you guys? Hey, Johnny. Cool gamer. And here comes the rain. Johnny roast beef sandwiches. Allie, I totally. Oh, no way. Cool. That was quick. You're a problem solver. Okay, I gotta get my hair to stop blowing around so I can turn on the camera for. Let me see. It's so pretty out here, but honestly, I'm gonna have to turn it like. Let's see. Hi. See the pretty water. Let me check. I gotta look at you guys on my phone, and then I'm gonna turn the other way. Just we'll listen to the water as we chat. Hey, Steph. Oh, Nadie, you are so welcome. I loved. I would do it every time I saw you, because you do an awesome job, and I know how hard it is when you're working at home and trying to make a product yourself, and it's just hard. It's a struggle. You guys know. Um, living the good life. Oh my gosh, it is so nice. It is hot though, y'all. In the sun, like I have a permanent scowl where I'm sitting in the sun. Okay, you guys. So what has been going on? I'm gonna turn it this way just so I can see you guys a little bit better. Uh, how is it wherever it got? Oh, it got me. So, oh my God, y'all, it's been crazy. I haven't been on here for a few days. Life has gotten crazy. Um, traveling, just dealing with a family member that had some health issues at the end of last week, which was so scary. And yeah, and then coming down here, and then today we were out swimming and stuff. Bentley walked through a pile of fire ants, so he has like 50 bug bites all over his foot. And then, hey, cotton candy boobs. I can't wait for you to come either, A for Advocate. And then I got stung by a bee on the shoulder, and y'all, that hurt. I forgot how bad it hurts to get stung, but it hurts. Cotton candy boobs. Hey, Muffy. So I thought, it's been a few days since I've been on here. Well, I'll just, I don't mind, to be honest with you guys. It is fun, Nay. So my youngest son's dad and I are like super close. We've known each other since we were 5 years old, and he's been out of work. He does help if I need help, but he's been out of work with a hernia. And then last week he ended up having 2 seizures, and he had a bad accident on a motorcycle. It was actually a 4-wheeler when he was a teenager, and he had a bunch of seizures. Well, last week he ended up having 2 in one day in front of Bentley. Traumatized Bentley. He threw up like 5 times. It's just been rough. So that was going on, and then trying to get back down here. You guys know how it is. It's kind of like when it rains, it pours. Shit gets tough, and it just seems like it gets super tough. Hey Vicky, hey Parker. Um, you're gonna have to bubble wrap you. I know, for real. That's a great idea. um, so yeah, oh my God, you guys, today, I don't know if y'all can see, like, because this way, with it this way, yeah, you can't, I don't even know if you can see me. Can you see this? I found these at Food Line today. They are bomb pop flavored, like sodas. I haven't tried it yet, but I love those. There's a Smirnoff makes a bomb pop Smirnoff, and it is super good. Can y'all see me at all? Oh, thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Muffin Top. Yeah, he's doing better. It was just scary to Bentley. You guys, Bentley, I should have maybe warned him because he had him before, but he had never seen something like that. So when it was happening, you guys, it was heartbreaking. Bentley was going, I love you. Like he was scared to death. He had no idea what was going on. Hey, Roxanne. Oh, yeah, y'all got to try the Smirnoff then because they are super good. So yeah, it's just been a lot. How are you guys? Before we start talking about, I know he really was, Lynn. Before we start talking about, a few cases and what's been going on, I do want to see how you guys are. My little baby. Oh, if you missed it, so on the community tab, I've been posting photos all day, and I actually made an accidental post because I got a call from you, A for Advocate, and I meant to post it as a members only post earlier today, and I accidentally posted it as public, but I was going to try to start sharing like some of the little extras from my Tennessee trip. See, I feel like this. I cannot share stuff about a true crime case behind a paywall, like a case that's unfolding, and feel good about what I'm doing. I could do other cases and stuff there, but I thought I could show you guys some of the extra footage that really, if you're just interested for more details, like I talked to maybe 4 or 5 locals and I have that taped. I thought about putting that up there. Hey, Sandy Beach. Well, we just started, really. So scary. I saw it the first time as a young adult. Yeah. And then imagine being 5 and it's your parent, because me and his dad, like I said, we've been best friends since we were kids. I mean, we fight hard though. Like we go head to head. But seeing, I don't know, situations like that, they just make you think, well, it's kind of like this. You look at all these people sitting around on YouTube all day, every day, just talking shit. What'd she say? Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, my God, she went live and she said this about her. Oh, no, wait, like everyone's so focused on what he or she said and did. And it's like now, to be fair, some of the situations can be very serious, and also we all like to listen to like the gossip, like celebrity gossip is interesting too, whatever, but it really makes you think. Life is short, and we're going to get into some more of that. So I want to show you guys, I went into Parker's channel today, and Lynn, I think Lynn has the link. And she was watching, which Positively Parker, I put the channel in the description. If you guys are not subscribed, you have to go over there and subscribe. She does it like with so much love. I can't believe that you're just now starting a channel. I absolutely love your channel. I think that you can tell you are so genuine. You have a huge heart, and you talk about everything through love. And she'll make you cry all the time, but I'm telling you, you got to go over there and subscribe. So I went to her channel today, and she was watching Matthew McConaughey. He did a speech at the White House. Uvalde is his hometown. Oh, thank you, Parker. Welcome. It was my friend's mom, and it was just her and I home, and my adrenaline kicked in, and oh my God. Ooh, I bet that was scary. It was just you and her. You had to pay $4,000 to bail. I had 2 people kick in my door at 6:30 a.m. and I grabbed a fireplace poker to defend myself, and I hurt the people, and I got arrested for assault with a deadly weapon. What? That is crazy. Hey, kitty. My cat's out here. Oh, he turned the camera on. Cat's out here on the dock with us. I got to turn it off because I can't see, because the sun's like, if I face that way where y'all can see me, I can't see. And then this way, well, you could kind of see my face there, but when the sun comes out bright, you can't really. Now I'll cry again. Oh, thank you, Parker. Thank you so much. Well, I mean that. I mean that with all my heart. I love your channel. I think you do an excellent job. And yeah, she you guys have to go subscribe. I'm hoping she'll come on my channel sometime in the next very soon to talk about Uvalde, and I want to show you guys like just like a 1 minute clip. The wind, hold on, y'all, it'll stop. It's part of being like right on the water. um so I want to show you guys like 1 minute of this speech, and then I want to encourage you guys to go over there and watch it, and let her know that I sent you. And yeah, and maybe she'll be on soon, and I may go over there. Well, I am going over there to talk about Summer Wells' case. Parker, I have had to address. Okay, hey Rena. Hey, Mary Jane checks facts. I have had to address like little things here and there, but I'll tell you what, I just sometimes, like, of course, I want to know what's going on too. But the tough part, there's a couple reasons that make it so tough. One, I knew all these people before I realized there was a drama community. I knew them as viewers or friends or whatever, other creators. And then they start fighting with each other, and that makes it really tough, because I could see the good in everybody, and I don't know, that just makes it tough. And then we're just seeing it get so nasty. And I know that if I would like, there's times where I've wanted to be vocal, and maybe I will occasionally in a chat if I feel, if I really feel passionate about it. But most times I know I try to, like, anything I do in life, and then I learned this through recovery, but I swear it is so valuable. You need to play the tape all the way through. That's what they say. And that means when you go to make a decision, whatever it's going to be, you got to think about how that's going to affect you after, and the people around you, your kids, your family, your friends, whatever. But it is so, so important. And I'm telling you, it'll stop you so many times from doing stuff that, yeah, oh, single mom, it was awful. It was awful. After this happened, his dad went to the hospital, and I jumped in the shower, and Bentley was laying on the couch watching his phone or watching TV or something, and he ran in there and started throwing up. He was so anxious. He threw up five times that day. Hey, Miranda and Mom, how are you? Most of my life's crying lately. I do that too. I do too, Nay. I hope he's not traumatized. Hey, Stasia. Hey, Guidance. Oh, I've got like throw way far back. Damn, man, I hate that. Hey, Amberlou. Hey, Guidance in Life with TLC. Good to see you. The police told me only your fists are legal. Any use of a weapon is illegal. Even I am so sorry. That is complete bullshit. That's crazy. Yenny, I swear, cats are easier than puppies, because puppies you got to train, and my cat is trained to the bushes. Well, he stays outside now, but even when he was an inside cat, like, I trained him on a litter box, and then I would put the litter box, or even just like a scoop of litter, in the bushes, and then, yeah, it worked like a charm. Oh, I can't wait, Parker. I'm honored that you even asked me. Oh, Sonia, I'm so happy to see you. Hey, Charlotte. Even though these people have broken furniture and glass and blood all over my home. Unbelievable. Hey, Woofy. Well, I already said hi, but I will never strike for streaming my stuff. That doesn't matter to me at all. Me either. I get annoyed as hell. Like, I get it when it's like, okay, if you edit, it's a lot of work to edit and stuff. So I get it with certain things. But then again, like, if it's information about, say, like a missing child, say I get an interview that, in Summer's case, that could really, make some kind of difference or whatever. Even if it's just an interview, right? I would still, just in case it could help, wouldn't care who streamed it. I've seen creators say, don't stream this for 24 hours and this and that. And I've always been vocal. That's the thing. I'd be nice, but I will, if I feel empowered to do so, speak my mind. And I don't get that shit. It's bullshit. Why are you so worried? Like, that's what you're concerned about. So do you talk about summer for views and attention, or for summer? Because sadly, you guys know how it is. You were what led me to realize I could go anywhere and just not involve myself. Oh, that's so awesome. It can be tough if you have two friends that you really love that start fighting and stuff. And I've had that many times. It's tough, but you got to do it like this. If your friends respect you, they know that you have, that you want to either be neutral or you have other friendships. And if they don't, then maybe they shouldn't be your friends anyway. Hey, both Coast Girl, Amelia. It's very difficult when creators are fighting. Oh, Steph, I'm sure, because I know, some of your friends are kind of going at it. And yeah, it's so difficult. And even when you have, okay, let's put it this way. I have friends who mess up all the time. I mess up all the time. Even like when you have someone that you really like and maybe they're wrong, but for me, like, if I'm going to tell it, like, I would talk to them about that privately if they're my friend. I'm not going to blast it on YouTube. So maybe other people don't know that you don't support this or that. And that's where it kind of gets tricky. Because most of my friends have done one or two things I don't agree with and can't support. And when they do, we talk about it privately. Oh, Brittany J, hello. Happy to see you. Hey, Kentucky Crime Chick. It's a compliment for Parker. Hey, Mod Squad. Oh, and Pointer Lover. Ooh, you're in Myrtle Beach. You're not too far from me. Hey, True Crime and Coffee. Okay, so let's go over to Parker's channel for just a second. And then I want to show you guys, because it's really intense. So buckle up. Then we're going to go looking and talking about some stuff with Summer. I want you guys to let me know if you've seen anything maybe I've missed, because I'm always wanting to know the updates, but I don't get to see everything. Hold on just 1 second. Okay. I will be crying again. I know. I would totally vote for him for president. He did an awesome job. And it's just the story. I mean, one girl was identified by her Converse sneakers. One of the police officers, whose wife was a teacher, died the next day of a broken heart. It's just, I definitely tell anyone if I don't agree, friend or not. That's okay. It takes all of us, people of all kinds. I give you credit for covering Summer Wells. It does mentally drain you. It keeps you up at night. It's all you think about sometimes. Like, it's what you think about in your dreams, when you're awake, when you're in the shower. I don't know. It's crazy. But also, you become invested, where it's like, I don't care if, regardless of whether I have YouTube or not, or whatever, I'm following this till the end. This is something that is really important to me. Wolfie said, you love that I tell you. Good. That makes me happy. Brittany knows she's got my disapproval messages. That is so funny. I think I've gotten a disapproval from you too before. That's funny. Okay, so let's go to this. Yeah, we're not going to watch much. I just want you guys to see, some of it. I've already watched it, but obviously, let's see. Where is it? What in the hell? Why does YouTube, did you take it down? Why does YouTube do that? It hides videos right after a live. Do you guys have that issue? I'm actually almost certain that I linked it. So let's go home. I know I linked your channel. I just don't know if it was this specific. This is weird. Okay. Yes. Here we go.
Hey, y'all. I am so sorry that I changed the...
Hey, Parker. Weird. You're here and in chat. Very weird. Rena. I know. Mod Squad's a fave of mine, too. She is one of the best. It is a horrible tragedy, Annie. Oh, I don't give a shit about his life either. However, I would have liked to see him pay for what he did instead of getting out by just, oh, awesome, Nay. Taking the easy way out. I don't like that. I might have to switch internet. If I start having connection issues, you guys let me know. So let's skip ahead because I really want you guys to go watch it. I just want to play like some of this. And I saw News Nation now uploaded it, but it was important. I wanted to talk about Parker too. Plus, that's how I saw it first. And you got to give her, okay.
Was one of the teachers who was
oh God, this is the part, y'all. Whoo! Okay, get your tissues. I'm not joking. It is so, I'm going to go back like that far, just a little, so we hear like the whole thing, but it's a lot.
Where family said,
trigger warning. I'll have to.
Just couldn't say no to any kind of teaching. Joe commuted to and from work 70 miles away in Del Rio for years. Together they
wait, you guys,
of the family.
get to the beginning of their story. I want to at least get to them. Right. Let's see.
Learning to love God, no matter where.
Okay.
You're right. Instinct too.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Preparing to read a verse from the Bible for the next Wednesday night's church service. The verse was from Deuteronomy 6:5. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
I loved in your own channel. I'm so glad she made her own channel too. You are such a gem. That's the truth. That's a good friend though, when they will tell you if you're wrong. Absolutely.
But she never got to read it.
Don't let your friends leave the house looking stupid.
Service on a Wednesday night.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you can't hear it. This is the issue, I think. Let's try like this. Parker just said, oh my gosh, y'all ain't even hearing her. She entire screen. I'll just do this way. Maybe this will be better audio. I don't know. I'm going to mute though, just to try to help.
Fairy tale love story. A teacher named Irma and her husband Joe. What a great family this was. This was an amazing family. Camilla.
Sorry guys, I'm stopping.
We sat with about 20 of their family members in the living room.
Yeah, I think the problem was probably the volume was all the way down pretty much, but I think I got it now.
Along with their 4 kids, kids were 23, 19, 15, and 13. They shared all these stories about how Irma and Joe served the community and would host all these parties, and how Irma and Joe were planning on getting a food truck together when they soon retired.
Oh.
They were humble, hard-working people. Irma was a teacher who her family said went above and beyond and just couldn't say no to any kind of teaching. Joe,
I heard that too,
Yanni. To and from work 70 miles away in Del Rio for years. Together they...
Not all conversations need to be public, right, Allie? Exactly. Exactly. And just because you don't hear somebody publicly say they don't support this or that their friend does, well, duh, that wouldn't be a very good friend if they turned on their YouTube channel and said, oh, I cannot believe what my friend just did. No, that's not a friend. And I'm telling you what, you guys, I hope that you really think about this. If you ever cared about anybody as a friend, you might be angry, but I don't think you guys want to purposely hurt each other.
They were the glue of the family. Both worked overtime to support the 4 kids. Irma even worked every summer when school was out the money she had made 2 summers ago paid to paint the front of the house. The money she made last
Oh
summer
God.
paid to paint the sides of the house.
Oh,
This summer's work was going to pay to paint the back of the house. Because Irma was one
Okay,
of the
Parker,
teachers
I
who was
will.
gunned
Let's-
down in the classroom.
Oh God.
Joe, her husband, literally died of heartache the very next day.
Oh my God, you guys. It's just, oh, it's devastating. And one thing that I love, Parker, you know, that Parker has tried to say very loud and clear, you know, we can't just stop talking about this now. Think about like Gabby Petito, who is still being talked about sometimes. Think of how many little babies lost their life. We cannot stop talking about it. Something's got to change. Something, I don't know what. I mean, I'm not going to sit here for that argument right now, but something's got to give.
She said, you know, we never really talked to her about heaven before, but somehow she knew.
I don't know how I should get back.
Now, Lee's daughter, Alethea, she was one of the 19 children who were killed.
You can hear how much he cares. He almost starts crying many times, and I'm surprised that his hometown is Uvalde.
The day before. Now, Alethea, her dream was to go to school in Paris and one day share her art with the
I
world.
agree, Annie.
Ryan and Jessica were eager to share Alethea's art with us and said if we could share it, that somehow, maybe that would make Alethea smile.
Oh,
in
God.
heaven.
oh my
They
God.
told us that showing someone
Parker, I'm
art-
sorry. I love you care so much. That's what makes you so endearing. Yeah, and Rena, I just wanted to say really quick, I love your picture. I loved that when Brittany showed that the other day. It was so beautiful.
art would in some
He's
way
so handsome.
keep her alive. And this particular drawing is a self-portrait, all right, of Alethea drawing with her friend
Hey,
in heaven
Days.
looking down on her, drawing the very same picture.
Oh my God.
Her mother said of this drawing, she said, you know, we never really talked to her about heaven before, but somehow she knew. Alethea was 10 years old. Her father, Ryan, this man was steady. He was uncommonly together and calm. When a frazzled friend of his came up and said, how are you so calm? I'd be going crazy. Ryan told him, he said, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You'd be strong for your wife and kids because if they see you go crazy, that will not help them.
Oh my God. Oh,
Just a week prior, Ryan got a full-time line
Not
job,
sure, guys.
stringing power lines from pole to pole. And every day since
I
landing
think
that
raising the
full-time
age
job,
or some
he reminded his daughter,
paying more
Alethea,
attention
he
to
said,
red flags,
"Girl,
something like
Daddy
that,
gonna
right?
spoil you now."
Basically just
Told her
Answers.
every single night. He said, Daddy's gonna take you to SeaWorld one day.
oh.
oh my
But he didn't get to spoil his daughter.
Ooh.
Alethea, she did not get to go to SeaWorld.
holy cow.
We also met Anna and Danilo, the mom and the stepdad of 9-year-old Maite Rodriguez. Now, Maite wanted to be a marine biologist. She was already in contact with Corpus Christi University
Thank you,
of
Muffin
A&M
Top
for her
and Lynn.
future college enrollment. 9 years old. Maite
This is where I
cared for the
started
environment
watching.
so strongly that when the city asked her mother if they could release some balloons into the sky in her memory, her mom said, "Oh no, Maite
Oh,
wouldn't want to litter."
oh, how sweet.
Maite wore green high-top Converse
Oh God.
with a heart she had hand-drawn on the right toe because they represented her love of nature. Come, let's get these shoes. Can you show these shoes,
Oh my
please?
God, you guys.
Wore these every day. Green Converse. with a
Oh my
heart
goodness.
On the right toe.
This man. Yes, exactly, Remy. You get him.
Slink
These
it
are the same
was.
green Converse on her feet that turned out to be the only clear evidence that could identify her after the shooting.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Maybe they
love
wrote a letter.
him.
Her mom said if Maite's letter could help someone accomplish her
Oh
dream,
my God. Oh, and we don't care about the kids. We're used to that here.
but then her death would have an impact,
Oh,
and it would mean her dying had a point and wasn't pointless, that it would make the loss of her life matter.
did we get paused?
1 second, y'all. We're going to get back to that, but I needed just a second.
Whew.
There should be 1,000 people.
When you did this, I shared it too because I agree. I agree with you. People need to be watching and talking about this, but why does this shit bore people? But everybody wants to talk about what he said or she said. That pisses me off. I don't understand, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Watching this right now. And not about I don't care about my viewers. This man and his wife, they have 3 kids. So
I'm so
for
sorry.
her to hold those Converse, the last piece of evidence, the only way they could identify her, yeah. Wow.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
that'll hurt your heart.
The letter reads,
Okay,
Marine
Alex.
biologist, I want to pass school to get to my dream college. My dream college is in Corpus Christi by the ocean. I need to live next to the ocean because I want to be a marine biologist.
This kind of reminds me of like We Are Marshall, the movie he did, and that was a movie that was I'm from West Virginia, so man, he just I don't know. He just has
animals and the water. Most of the time I will be in a lab. Sometimes I will be on TV. Then there was Ellie Garcia, a
absolutely
10-year-old,
both those.
and her parents, Steve and Jennifer. Ellie loved to dance and she loved church. She even knew how to drive tractors and was already working with her dad and her uncle mowing yards. Ellie was always giving of her gifts, her time, even half-eaten food on her plate. They said around the house, called her the great regifter.
Oh.
Smiling through tears, her family told us how Ellie loved to embrace, said she was the biggest hugger in the family. Now, Ellie was born Catholic, but had been going to Baptist church with her uncle the last couple of years.
Oh, how
I'm
sad.
going to keep this going, guys. I understand if you got to drop
Proud
off.
of her because they said she was learning to love God no matter where.
Oh, God.
You're right.
A week
Extinct
prior
too.
to her passing, she'd been preparing to read a verse from the Bible for the next Wednesday night's church service. The verse was from Deuteronomy 6:5. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy might. That's who Ellie becoming. She got to read it. Service on a Wednesday night.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Then there was a fairy tale love story of a teacher named and her husband.
That
Joe.
was the one we started.
What a great family this was. This was an amazing family. Camilla.
Sorry,
and I,
guys. I am stopping.
We sat with about 20 of their family members in their living room, along with their 4 kids. They were 23, 15, 13. They shared all these stories about Irma and Joe, served the community, host all these parties, and how Irma and Joe were planning on getting a food truck together when they soon retired.
Oh.
They were humble, hard-working people. Irma was a teacher who her family said went above and beyond and just couldn't say no to any kind of teaching. Joe had been commuting to and from work 70 miles away in Del Rio for years. Together they were the glue of the family. both worked overtime to support the kids.
And then think about the
Irma
kids
worked
now.
every summer when school was out. The money she had made 2 summers ago paid to paint the front house. The money she made last summer paid to paint the sides of the house.
Oh,
This summer's work paid to paint the back of the house. Because Irma was one of the teachers who was gunned down in the classroom. Joe, her husband, literally died of heartache
Oh,
the very next day when he had a heart attack.
I know, Remy, but it's so
oh
important
my goodness.
to know these.
They never got to paint the back of their house.
Oh my God.
They never got to retire. Never
I'm
got to
dying.
get that together. We also met a dermatologist, not just mortuary guy.
Hey, Chaos
The
Queen.
task of making the victims appear as peaceful and natural as possible for their open casket viewings.
Oh,
These bodies were very different. They needed much more than makeup to be presentable. They needed extensive restoration. Why? Due to the exceptionally large exit wounds of an AR-15 rifle.
Me too, Alex.
Most of the body is so mutilated that only DNA test or green Converse
Oh my God.
could identify.
Oh, you guys. Okay, so the rest I do want you guys to go over there and watch, just because she deserves all of you guys over there. I used to, can I play an instrument? I don't know what you're asking me. I used to take piano lessons as a child. I don't know, but God almighty, that is just devastating. And you know what? And I thought about this during, and I even said it in Parker's chat, like, sorry. My mom just got done fighting breast cancer, and there is not a day that goes by that I don't think about my limited amount of time with her. I just wish that people would stop focusing on all the nonsense that doesn't fucking matter. And actually, like, I don't know, it just gets so exhausting sometimes. Like, sometimes I don't even want to be part of this community. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I love you guys too, and thank you guys. I'm sorry. It's just like, I don't know. And I mean that. I lay in bed like at night and think about if, like, oh God, I just have the worst, you just start to think about the worst. And if you have experienced like grief, a lot of grief like that, then it's like you just dread, I don't know, you just dread that. But anyways, sorry, you guys. Whew. I just finished treatments a year ago while pregnant with twins. Oh. Absolutely. Stop taking your life for granted. Unfortunately, it took great losses for me to realize, but open your eyes now. Live every day like it could be your last, possibly, and it could be, you know. Oh, Parker. I love you, Pink Dahlia. I love all of you guys. Vicky, Single Mama 4, Nady. Oh my goodness, you guys. Anyways, whew. I don't know. It's just crazy because, I don't know, you guys see it. I don't have to say. Anyways, I got my little cat sitting here in my lap. I would probably look crazy because I've been crying so hard. And he's just sitting over here like, what is wrong? Thank you, GGBs. Nady. So anyways, the next part of the stream, I really just wanted to kind of talk to you guys and look for, I don't like get cat hair all over me. Alex and I doing a laugh together might be nonstop crying. Oh, it's so true. Oh, thank you, Chatty Cat. Classy Chatty. Always look for the blessings in disguise. Yep. And you look at your kids and you just think, like, I don't know. I just think about, you know, how blessed we are to have them and stuff. And anyways, okay, let's move on to, I want to talk about Summer Wells. I wanted to go over to Evil Exists channel, look and see what had been coming out, and ask you guys, had anything new came out that you guys had seen. I'm not supposed to be typing. Okay. I'd come in and break up your cry fest. You better, Mod Squad. Because that's so funny, but so true. Okay, let me go to Evil Exist. I love that channel. If you guys are not following it, they are an awesome channel to look for the newest things coming out. They do really quick, short videos. Basically just giving the information, but a lot of like new information, or even looking at other stuff and pointing things out that maybe nobody seen before. And then I thought we could do a true, like, go through Crime Online, but honestly, it's been quite a while, so I might add a separate stream and just look for updates with Summer. I think she answered piano as a kid. Oh my Lord. Just I feel bad. I want to say just had them because I don't care. I don't give. We're not sitting here talking about that. Did you not just hear the speech that was made, you know, from Matthew McConaughey we were watching about all the babies that were murdered in Texas? Or did you not hear me talking about my mom? And we're talking about like serious stuff. And I will get really fucking pissed off if you come in here just to be a troll during that. It will really piss me off. So, excuse my language. Thanks, Lynn. But it's like, dude, come on, read the room. It's inconsiderate. I don't think it is a tattoo guy, but very similar. Okay. There was a video that they put out that I thought was really interesting, and I thought that we could talk about it. And then, yeah, there's a couple things. So we'll start here.
Small business owners know they've got to be prepared for anything.
To me, and I bet it's going to be new to many.
Oh, look at that baby. She's so pretty. Look at the puppy in the back.
You as well.
That was
Whether or not it plays a role in Summer Wells' disappearance, we just don't know, but I do believe the authorities should look at this as well. As always, no stone should be left unturned. Last night, I had a chat with Mary, Donwell's stepsister.
Ooh.
We were chatting about the video, where Summer is dancing in front of the red barrel, and how she clearly looks directed. I think we can all agree that Summer was being directed by
Yes, she absolutely was. I haven't seen this yet, but she literally, you can see, come on, kitty kitty. You can see she's like, comes up to the camera, like, looking, what do I do? Then she does a twirl, then she looks back like, is that okay? You know, she was.
someone in that video. That's the video that will always stick out for me.
I know, guys.
Anyway, Mary told me next really surprised me, because I never heard her thought about this before. She said that Dawn's biological sister, Sonia, was visiting Dawn a week before Summer vanished. I
Wait,
asked
wait,
Mary
wait,
if Sonia
wait.
visited Dawn on a
I
regular
was off
basis.
the tab. I want to see that. Donnie's biological sister, Sonia, because I believe Sonia was there visiting Donnie a week prior to Summer going missing. Sonia has never been able to have kids on her own. And also, Sonia left for a trip to Italy. Whoa, that is weird. And do you guys, that makes me think, Dawn said, it's not like somebody would come and save her from a bad situation. And he's calling his own home and the life he's providing for his own daughter a bad situation. Wow.
Mary said no. That's why it was so surprising to her. Isn't that interesting? So, according to Mary, Sonia was never able to have kids of her own, and her
Wow.
husband has quite
Well,
a
now.
serious record. It seems like he is on the offender registry as well. I'm working on confirming all this information myself. Mary also said she doesn't think Sonia was ever interviewed, but I believe she should have been because she was in the house just a few days
Oh,
before
yeah.
Summer vanished.
Absolutely.
She might hold some important
And then she went off to Italy. Oh, she definitely should have been.
answers, or be able to shed light on the dynamics of the family. Sonia left about 3 days before Summer went missing. She is now in Italy though. Now, this video is definitely not created to push the blame on Sonia or anything like that.
That's interesting. So yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to tell you guys, that Yucky had been adopted, which we'll just watch that really quick.
I just had a look at the Humane Society's Facebook page and got really emotional.
Lucky,
Take a
aka
guess who I saw.
Yucky.
The one and
Aw.
only Lucky, Yucky. And I have even better news. She got adopted by a lovely young lady who is having her spayed on Tuesday. On the 4th June, Lucky's new owner even brought her in for a visit to the Hawkins County Humane Society. She looks great and is absolutely loving her new home.
Parker, I can't understand these parents for so many reasons. And I think that part of what like draws people and draws me to the, you know, Summer's situation, not only because you see what she was living like before, which just, if that don't rip your heart out, it's because everyone is shady as hell. I mean, shady as hell. How is your child missing and you're playing pranks on YouTube with Dawn's been arrested, or you're gonna, you know, what she did, what whoever did last week? How do you have this like entire platform at your fingertips? Because there are people who report, you know, Summer Wells 10 times a day, all day long, and you're going to use it and manipulate the people. You're going to spend time getting crushes on boys and playing these pranks and jokes. To me, that is complete bullshit. But the worst part is, not only are the parents shady, but everybody around them was shady. And they're all doing shit they don't want you to know about, so none of them tell the truth. And it's just like, oh my God, you guys. Oh, whoa. Dude, I totally just saw a fin come up out of the water right there. I seen a frog swim by just a few minutes ago too. Yeah, parents are super suspicious. I'm just fed up with that shit. I can tell you right now. After what happened last week, I'm just completely fed up. Now, are these more pranks from Candace Blythe? That was not it. Candace Blythe knew within 10 minutes that Summer, that was not it. This is the one. I wanted to show you guys. Now, I find this really interesting, and I cannot believe that more people aren't talking about this. And then we'll watch that 10 minutes video and then just a chat about, whatever we say. Hey now.
$5,000.
Good
Everyone is
afternoon.
having a lovely weekend.
Ooh,
My previous video focused on emergency call that Candace blocked as she made to
I like his
911
channel
on the
too.
day her precious daughter, Summer Wells, vanished. I still can't believe it's going to be 1 year in just 10 days from now. Anyway, during the interview with Chris McDonough at the swimming hole, Candace admitted to using her phone to call Dawn, and then throwing it on the back of the truck, running over to Grandis's camper, and using Grandis's phone to call
Sorry,
911. Now, upon reading what many of you have said in the comments,
This
it may
is
have been
crazy.
something to do with Candace and Dawn talking on a Facebook call. No real airtime is used for that, but instead data or
Right.
Wi-Fi. With that being said, here is another interesting coincidence about Grandis's phone.
You have to have service though, like in the area, to be able to use data or Wi-Fi. Me and didn't have no at all, none. I mean, you couldn't do anything. There was no bars there. You have that little line that says no service. I mean,
What we heard from Candace is that she used her mother's phone to call 911. However, during Hunter's interview, he gave some interesting details
now
about
before we hear this, that's not to say we didn't go on the very top of the hill. So, I don't know. I just know within 10 minutes of, at least within both sides of their driveway of their home, there's no signal.
Grandis's phone that I find highly coincidental. He said that at the swimming hole, Grandis was in the truck
Hey,
calling the
Sandy.
phone company to add minutes on the phone. Isn't it interesting how Grandis started up her phone and loaded minutes on it just hours before Candace has to use it to call 911?
Grandma Candace put the minutes on her phone just hours before Candace had to use it that day. That is really interesting. Oh, I love that picture of her. It's upsetting. It is so upsetting. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. I haven't seen this one. Let me check on you guys. Did I get any feelings when I was there? Vicky, I was like, okay, you tell me how you felt, Jenny, but when I was there, it was like, yeah, but too many, right? Like not like one single feeling where you could hone in on like your wish or anything like that. It was like anger, sadness, like a rock in your gut, anxiety, anxious, like excitement, just to be there and be doing the things that you've been wanting to do, like seeing the things you've been wanting to see for so long. I mean, I was actually going to go down there last fall before my mom found out she had cancer, and I just couldn't make the time away to do it. So Parker, no, well, I don't know. I don't think they're together, because after Dawn went to jail, Candace was on YouTube, openly, well, at least in messages that have been released, openly talking about crushes on other people. She was kind of putting suspicion on Dawn. She made several comments doing that. She was played like this recording of Dawn talking about Summer, which is one of the most sick recordings I've ever heard in my life, where he explains what he thinks happened to her in such detail that it will make you sick. And Candace was in the chat, and she acted really surprised by it and stuff. So I don't think that I think when he gets out, it's on. I think when he said he had 7 alibis and she ain't got none, he meant it. And I really believe that he's going to come out with some stuff on her this time. Hey, ATS News. Oh my God, only she would play the field with a kid missing. Yeah, crushing on YouTubers and stuff instead of straight up got zapped like a battery at the swimming hole, had to go sit down. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. So when we were at the swimming hole that day, Jenny, like out of nowhere, she had AIDS. She wasn't being like super physical or anything. She was so exhausted, like she almost passed out. She had to go to the car and like take a second to get herself back together. Hold on, if I'm cutting out, give me just 1 second. Come on now. I don't know why my other internet is not working. Oh, Amber has a live tonight on, so she's done a live like on each specific suspect, and tonight it's on Dawn, and it's at 8:00. Let's see. Well, I don't know, you guys. I guess I'm like just suck at figuring this out because I can't find where I'm supposed to. Oh, there we go. Like change it. Damn it. No, I'm wrong. Oh, it's better again. Okay, good. Yeah, because I can't fix it. Oh, you guys, I got a really awesome vape the other day, Pink Dahlia. I was going to tell you about this. So, you guys, I got to show you. It is just too cute not to show you. But let me do this really quick. It was from a brand called, what's the town in The Simpsons? Springfield Farms, and it had like Bart Simpson on the front, and then on the inside it was wrapped in like the little donuts from The Simpsons. So cute, and it tastes like cereal milk. It's really good. Okay, get me off of there. Imagine Grandma Candy being there with it. No, there is absolutely no way. There's just, it's crazy when you're there in person. You can really see. There's no way. I enjoyed you with Alex in Tennessee. I'm hoping that we're right around the corner of a breakthrough. We're almost at 1 year, you guys. In 1 week and 1 day, it's going to be a year since the day she went missing. And if we just follow the trends of these other cases, Suzanne Morphew, Orrin and Orson West, or Classic and Sincere, it took at least a year, around a year, if not more. So I still have hope that.
Usually,
And
women like this.
I've told you guys, but if you hadn't heard it before, there were so many cameras in that town. So I've always had a big concern on, did an accident happen at the swimming hole? Because you hear Hunter come forward and say that something happened. You know, we hear that Hunter's traumatized. Hunter says that she, like, you know, however many seconds, things changed a time or two. And I've always had a bad feeling about that. You see the photo of her in the car. You know, some say she doesn't quite look right, but you also don't know if there's a filter on it or whatever. So one good thing is, as soon as you pull out of Warrior State Park, there's a traffic camera looking down in the car at the stoplight. Then the entire way, there are so many cameras. Even neighbors. So I
Summer, she would come to say,
okay.
When I heard the dispatch call, the dispatcher said the mom went on a run, came back and Summer was gone. The dispatcher goes on to say they yelled for her, and she's been gone for about 10 minutes now. 10 minutes. Considering Summer and her brothers being left to run around on the property and not be under constant supervision, 10 minutes is a very short time to have looked everywhere and then report her missing to the authorities. I believe that Candace and Dawn
How do you guys feel about that? I feel like I'd call in 2 minutes.
avoided
As
the
I was
authorities. They
looking.
didn't want them over there, snooping around. So 10 minutes to call the authorities is a bit alarming to me. It's like they knew for sure she was gone right away.
No, even if you don't know she's gone right away when you can't find, I don't know. I kind of disagree with this one. Love this channel, but I think that I would call. I'm robotic again. I think that I would call immediately. What in the world is going on with my mic? I'm sorry, you guys. I think it's just the internet because I'm on the dock, but yeah, I'm trying to connect the internet from my phone and it's being ridiculous. Let me try one more time. Ooh, got it. Yay, I think this. I want to know, is that better or no? Because it's still, I'm okay. I want to know if you guys have seen like all the talk about this shed. Parker, I'm telling you, there is no, this is what I think. I don't care if she came down any side of this. Well, hold on. Oh, okay. I'm going to pull up Google Maps really quick. Hold on. Because we did not see one little, so we walked around like, I'd say like 75% of their property. And I'm going to show you. But it's on top of a hill. It's on so even though we didn't see that last little bit, no matter what, you got to go down. And even the driveway, which you would think would be like the easiest incline to get down, she would fall. I really think she would. Okay. How do I get to Google Maps? Google. And I want to show you guys because I'm curious about this shed. We hear that there's not a well in the property records as of recent. But when you go back to some of the old records, there's a well in that shed. Then after that comes out, Chris McDonough does this video on the shed at the bottom. We know that that's where Don went first, right? He went to the shed first. And I don't know. It's just weird to me. I mean, I'm really curious what you guys think about that. Let me change it to. Okay. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to be hunted down by 3 people crying because their Wi-Fi isn't working. No way they saw nothing and she just walked off. I know. And okay, the only way, if somebody would have come up there, they had to know the place. They had to. And I will say there's rumor that it was known that Candace kind of passed out drunk around 5 o'clock every day. So God only knows, who knew that and who would take advantage of that. My internet is also out. We all lost our internet at the same time. Okay. Uh-oh. So, oh my gosh, it's just so weird to see. Let's see. It comes out right here. Okay. So you go down Ben Hill Road to the corner right here. This is from that post where I said there's only like a couple posters this summer. They're right here at the end of Ben Hill. And it's sad, but Parker, if you weren't here the other day, one of the things I learned while I was there on Beach Creek Road, there's a missing dog, and there are more flyers for the missing dog than the missing baby. That is weird, Pink Dahlia. So then we parked right here at Simpson Loop, which there's 2 wells right here on this. I wish we would have known that while we were there. I would really have loved to see how accessible they are. But so we walked along this whole road right here, even past Simpson Loop. This is the shed. They own let's see. So you see it kind of makes like a triangle. Like you have this corner of Ben Hill Road, their driveway. They own back down to right here, this triangle. We weren't able to obviously get on this little backside, but we were able to walk all the way around the main road and all the way up the hill. And it's really steep. Ben Hill, there's a reason they call it Ben Hill Road, because it's a steep ass hill. and oh my God, they just had they had old shit just thrown over the side. And I'm certain it had to be Summers because it was a purple trike, or it had purple wheels. But even when we were there, I was really interested in this shed. And there's another shed actually that's right here somewhere. You don't even see it on this. You can see it in my footage though. Let's see. Here's the shed that supposedly has the well. So why did Dawn come home from work and not go home but go straight to that shed? And what do you guys think about the shed? I heard of the 2 wells recently. Me too. Yeah, Jules, I'm sitting by the water at Mom's. Yeah, you spot at the top of the hill. Yeah, that other shed. And it's so weird because there's a lot of times they make it appear that it doesn't actually even exist. You don't hear of it much. We've heard of the brown one a few times. What is there is weathered and illegible. Yeah. And so, the signs, you can't read anything. You can see that they must have had purple balloons hanging at the end at a certain time, but those were busted and it just hasn't been cared for. I can guarantee you people don't drive by there and notice her signs. They are so weathered and dull. They don't stand out. Like the dog signs, you turn on the road and you see them everywhere. They're bright white, and they're everywhere. Hers are, unless you're looking for them, I don't think you'll see them. And you guys didn't sneak in. No, I wish. They got cameras all around. They have so it's crazy. The end of their driveway's here, and you see a sign that says surveillance 24 hours right here, and then the purple mailbox. Well, when you go down to Beach Creek, every so often is lined with purple, and Ben Hill Road actually is lined with purple spray paint. There's purple spray paint on a tree here, purple spray paint on a tree here, purple spray paint on a tree here. So it's their property. And about every other time or so, you have a sign that warns of the 24-hour surveillance. So they would have caught us if we went up in their shed. Their mail was just thrown on the ground. I don't believe anybody's there. I really want to know. We don't see Candace for a while. Me and Jenny go down there, and then soon as we get back, we have this text that goes out to all the YouTubers, to 3 YouTubers. They're way too small. If I go back out there, I will definitely put more posters out. That bothers me so bad. She hadn't paid utilities since she got the money people gave her. I don't know. Well, what do you guys think about the shed then? I think there's something important there too, but I've got to know more about that well. Is it so? Crime Stories Obsessed did a couple good videos and community posts on this, but she said that there was a well in that shed. But I'm curious, where is it? Under the floorboard? I've never seen that before. And have you guys ever seen that? The drone showed trails throughout that you can drive your vehicle. Are they like ATV trails? Well, I can tell you what, you can't get up their driveway in like a low car. My car wouldn't do it, and I just drive a Camry. But if it's not lifted at least a little bit, or a truck, or you'll mess up your vehicle just going up their driveway. So the trails, I'm sure, wouldn't be much different than that, probably worse. Yeah, we did have a Hawkins County sheriff pass us while we were out there. And I'm telling y'all, this main road, let's say she was. Okay, let me just put this in perspective, okay? She walks out the door, goes down the hill, probably falls. If she did, she would have probably tumbled. You get to the bottom, this dark thing right here is a creek that is going pretty fast, and it's not small. Then it's like a straight up and down cliff in places, like right here. You can see that. And then a guardrail in the road. But let's just say that she was able to make it through all of that. When you get to the main road, the cars are flying. They are going too fast. Like, a couple times we got a little scared because they were going so fast. No, Parker, that is not false. Parker, we saw Hunter. It was so freaking weird. No, I don't believe it's false at all. I'll tell you, when I went to, see, allegedly, not wrong, when I went to that swimming hole and saw it from my, oh, a fish just jumped, and Pink said the same thing. They were not swimming at a swimming hole. The park they were at is super nice. I mean, they have probably like $1 million playground, paddle boards, a swimming area, boating areas, and then they have horse stables. And then part of this like lake, that it's all one big thing, but a little corner of it is used. The horses go down there, and there's goats. Well, anyway, that where they were at, it is so hidden. I mean, you pull up to these horse stables and you walk straight out of your car down a little trail, and you're at this little beach area. So it's like rocks and sand. It's like a river beach, right? But it's pretty flat, and you can easily get into the water, walk straight in. But that video taken of Summer, they were super hidden in the woods. They went down this little trail, climbed over a couple little creek, like little streams or creek, like little, I don't know what to call it, trenches that had water running through them, and they were like hiding. Now, why would they, if they wanted to keep Summer busy while Mom was at the doctor, while Grandma was at the doctor, why not take her to the really nice park that's very safe and clean, or the swimming area, or the paddle boats? But you take her to this little horse pond where nobody's probably going to be at, and you're not only that, you're like way up in the woods taking that video of her. So what are you doing up there with this teenage boy and your little girl, and leave your boys at home? Oh, thank you, Insanely Confused. That is just so frustrating to me. So I believe without a doubt that they were hooking up there. What else would they be doing? Why else do you go get beer and vapes and whatever else, and you go to a super private spot like that? And then you got your Summer, they're probably just like, oh, she'll be occupied in the water. I don't know. That's just, Candace said she didn't like being around a lot of people. True, but guess what? Like 2 weeks before, they went to freaking Tennessee and went through all these different aquariums, Ripley's Believe It or Not, Wonderworks. So that's not true. She also said she didn't want Summer and the kids around people because of COVID. Well, just like 2 weeks before, you were at literally an amusement park. So that's can't be true either. Oh, Allie was pissed. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. If she didn't want the kids to be around people because of COVID. Why in the hell did she take them to an amusement park? Yeah, they were supposed to go to a water park on Friday. They were just at that Wonderworks, the upside down place, and Ripley's, and yeah. Oh, it is so gross. You're buying this teenager beer. The teenager's grandma has actually said in an interview that she thinks they were hooking up. Now, his mom says no, and the grandma's like, yes, they were. Come on now. They were. Now, Hunter, nothing happened there. Nothing happened there. Even Candace said Hunter was lying about Summer going under the water for like a minute or whatever, however the hell long. Nothing happened there. But then, 2 months later, YouTubers go and interview his grandma, and she says he's like had a severe emotional change, and he's been very distressed and needed therapy and stuff. So what happened? Why in the hell would he need therapy if nothing happened? And then let's say she did go under. What are the chances of 2 freak accidents happening in one day? Things that rarely happen to any of us. Not only does she almost drown, but she goes missing, gets kidnapped, wanders off, whatever the hell. Can't they wear a mask? Yeah. Doesn't add up. Not at all. Yes, we did pick up garbage at the swimming hole, but no twisted tea cans. Just saying. I do think somebody went out there right out after, and oh my God, Slink. I had never thought about that, but that is a really good question. This channel makes my feet stink. Well, then go the hell away. Bye. I'll just block them. Oh, somebody already did. She doesn't like to be around people, but picks up strangers and brings them back to her house. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. So anyways, I guess I better hop off here because ATS News has a live in 2 minutes. Hey, Hunter Cody's. So we can do a true crime news soon. I'll try to see what else. I have a couple other things in store. I want to do the Jennifer's Body stream, and then Parker will be on sometime soon, and I'll be on her channel sometime soon. Yeah. I just mean if they weren't from Candace and Hunter, whoever else stopped going out there too. Damn, that's a good point. Wow, you're really smart. And Jenny was so awesome to go with. I feel like I've known you 20 years. But that is such a great point. There were no twisted tea cans there. And yeah. So whoever else stopped going out there too. Okay, Nadie, I'll see you over there. Oh, thank you, Muffin Top. I love you guys. I am heading over to ATS News too. I'll be in and out because I'm going to go up here and do dinner and stuff with the kids, but I always have my earbuds in, so I'll be listening. I just want to tell you guys that how much I really appreciate you and how much you guys mean to me. You really do. I don't think you have any idea, and especially all of you, but thank you to my mods who are my friends, and I love you guys so much too. Yeah, I am telling everyone, Candy, watch it, peeps. My dad told me there was a really good show on movie on Netflix. Oh, what was it called? It was like kind of true crime. If I'll ask him and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, Mr. We are praying for him, and I hope Bentley is okay. Well, we're just friends, so I wouldn't call him Mr. Alex. He'd probably kill me if he heard that. But we're just not at a point where we mesh really well together in that way. But we love each other. We're still family, and and I'll let him know. Oh, I appreciate you guys, Slink. I really, really do. Hope to chat soon about the Watts case. Ooh, that's a good point. There is some stuff happening there too. I mean, nothing huge, but it's just some things we could chat about. I don't know. I know I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do a stream tomorrow. I have to figure out what it's going to be on, but, well, I didn't know his name. I got to tell him that though. He'll probably, well, I don't know if he'll laugh. He might. He'll get a kick out of that though, but yeah. Hi, Ridke. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow, and I hope you guys have an awesome night. And yeah, thank you for everything, and I love you so much. Bye. Nadie, will you please put your Facebook page in the chat again in case anybody didn't see it? Yeah, Mikey is his name. Why didn't I tell you? I'm stupid. When you said I didn't know his name, I don't think my brain is working. But yeah, Nadie makes homemade tarts and smelly good stuff. And I know it's musical, but I cannot remember the exact name. So if you can put it, Musical Melts or something. Yeah, you guys go check her out on Facebook. And thank you, Johnny. Okay, Pink Dahlia. Let's chat, Alex. Why'd you say oops, sorry? Oh, because of his name? Oh, no, that's okay. I should have answered it. I'm glad you said that because it made my brain like kind of snap back together. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.